you prepare to fail, you fail to prepare. What's happening, guys? Welcome to the second episode of the road to... Oh, that's really dark. Look what I get to wake up to every morning. The last weekend you guys saw a typical day in the life for me. It's not really typical, is it? Because I'd be out there training right now, but I can't because of this thing. Anyways, in the first episode, for the first time, you guys are exposed to my life away from football, and most of this series is going to be like that, you know, especially the training side of things. Anyway, today is a work day for me, so I've got a lot of one-on-one sessions today, spread out from the morning through the afternoon. Anyway, so it's currently 6 AM at the moment. I guess here's my first life tip for you guys, and that's just to get up early. Try and get up early every morning. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, if I wake up early, like 5:30, 6 AM every single morning, I feel like that's when I'm most productive, and that's when I get most of my work done, is in the morning. Like if I wake up at 8, 9 AM, I don't know, my mind's just lethargic and I just don't feel like doing as much, you know. I know waking up early works for me. It sets myself up for discipline. Like when I was in college, I'm sure if you guys have seen a few of my previous videos, I mentioned I used to get up at 5 AM in the morning, have my breakfast, head out to the fields for an hour and a half straight, Monday to Friday. And I feel like getting up early really sets yourself up. It really builds that foundation of discipline, because you know you got to get up at a specific time. And it's a basic challenge really for your brain to say, am I going to get up, yes or no? And you've got to really push past that no and get to that yes. Because once you say yes, that starts to train your brain, hey, it's really easy to get into routine, it's really easy to stay disciplined, and then you can build off there. So if you're lacking that, I guess, discipline in your life or that motivation to do stuff, get up early, you guys. It really helps. For example, like if you don't want to train one day, you know, you're more inclined to say yes then, because your brain's starting to get the idea of discipline and routine. And it's like everything in life, you got to take everything in baby steps. Anyway, so speaking of getting up early, I woke up at 5:30 this morning to have breakfast. I'll tell you what I've had. I just had a bowl of cereal, special case cereal with a variety of fruits. And I chopped up and chucked in a full banana, about 5 slices of peaches in juice, chopped up 1 kiwi fruit. So just a cereal with a whole bunch of fruit, just to give those added vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants needed to kickstart that day. Also, I usually like to have a glass of orange juice, especially when I'm training and I'm active. But in this road to recovery phase, like I mentioned in my previous video, my aim is to cut down my carb intake, and orange juice has some carbs in it, so I've just substituted it for a glass of water. Okay, so it's 6:15 now. I've got a fair bit to do today, and I always like to start my Monday with a little me time, or I guess self-reflection time on the previous week, and sort of set goals for what I'm going to do for this week, next month, and my long-term goals. It's always good to remind yourself of the direction you want to go in life, and it's really important to keep your mind, I was going to say reminded, it's always good to keep your mind familiar with your short-term, mid-term and long-term goals. And to do that, I always like to go to a beach, somewhere serene, quiet, peaceful. So this morning, in fact, I'm not going to go to the beach, just because the beach is about 50 minutes away, and I got a one-on-one session soon, so I'm going to head into the Esplanade, or into the city. It kind of had a little beach there, lagoon sort of thing. I'll take some footage for you guys so you can see what it looks like, especially for those people outside of Cairns and Australia. Okay, so we're going to head to the Esplanade for about 40 to 45 minutes, and let's kickstart the day. We are free to decide.
Standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto the phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes. eyes and never let it go.
After a bit of self-reflection, I'm just going to take a brisk little, probably 10-15 minute walk. It's the only sort of exercise I can get while going through this injury phase. Like I said in episode 1, I'm just really trying to cut out the carbs and maintain some form of exercise just to prevent any sort of unwanted weight gain, that extra bit of fat. I mean, it all really counts to me. Look at this beautiful place. Any of my viewers who will be in Cairns anytime soon, just hit me up. I'll show you around. Sure, I'll be showing you guys plenty more over the coming episodes, but I just had a really great half an hour of just me time. I believe it's really important just to think about yourself sometimes, and not in a selfish way. Like, you do need to keep track of yourself, your goals, and you got to be completely honest with yourself. I feel like a lot of people who want to become successful really neglect this part, because in the end, you know, it's your own individual thoughts, actions, and decision making that's going to reflect how your life's going to pan out. Can't stress this enough. You guys really need to set goals, especially if you want to become a pro footballer, you want to become a successful businessman, actor, anything in life. You're going to have to really take a look at yourself, set goals, and work hard to achieve them. Anyway, so I think I've really had a successful morning so far. Now I've got to go home, get prepared for my one-on-one session with Ryan, and I'll see you guys when I get home. Alright, so just got home and I've got about 10 minutes before I have to leave for my one-on-one session, so not a lot of talking here, guys. Gotta go get ready. See you in a bit. Alright, session's ready to go. Alright, so one-on-one session is done with Ryan, and it's absolutely boiling right now, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. It must be like 34 degrees Celsius or something. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's like 90, 95, somewhere around there. Just worked on some SAQ training to start with, activation. Then we went into basic ball mastery. He really reckons he needs help with getting out of tight situations, using all parts of the foot, and I agree with that. And I believe ball manipulation and ball mastery is essential to have in a player's skill set. Then moved on to another technical component. So then we worked on his basic moves, so a basic body feint, basic step over, and playing that pass across. So he's a striker slash winger. You can play it anywhere in that front three. And just to finish off, we just did basic finishing. So we just worked a bit on his hip rotation, follow through, body shape, just leading over that ball. Really basic stuff, but the basic things, you got to repeat it, perfect it, and perfecting the simple things is really going to help you improve as a player. Anyway, so I won't talk too much more about the session. I'm going to take you home, go through what I'm going to have for lunch, and unfortunately, got to get the boring stuff done. I've got to study for university, so I'll see you when we get home, guys. Alright, so back for meal 2 of the day, and all I'm having is 3 scrambled eggs with some vegetables. And I like to fill this up with a bit of protein, vegetables, and a tiny bit of fat. Again, no carbohydrates. Really, the carbohydrates are being replaced by the egg or protein. And protein will really fill your body up, so you don't get those cravings during the day to nibble on junk foods or chips or anything like that. Nice simple. So just whip this up. Add about a handful of frozen green beans. And we're going to head over to the pan, chuck all this on. And there you go, in under 10 minutes you've got a really simple meal. I'm really highlighting the fact that it's really simple. How am I going to do this? So I also forgot to tell you guys this morning, you guys might remember this little black book of mine. For those who've been following me since day one, for my first, I think 2 or 3 videos, this had a little appearance. I think it was for my 2017 goals, my goal setting, my training program, everything personal, and that should be kept to myself. So I'm not going to let you guys sort of know what my individual goals are. I think that's just something that I need to keep to myself for now. And it's no disrespect to you guys, it's just something that I'm not comfortable letting out to the public. I think it's just something that, yeah, that should just be kept to myself. And I encourage you guys to do the same. Get a book, write down your goals, and when you complete those goals and you work hard, looking back at your goals after 3 months, 4 months, or a year, 2 years, you know, you're looking at that goal, you know, that really brings that satisfaction, just brings that extra satisfaction, I should say. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be eating my second meal of the day. I'll be editing that one-on-one video. I'll be editing this vlog, actually. And while that's loading onto the laptop, I've got to study for my finals for university. So again, just delving a bit more into my personal life. So some of you guys don't know that I'm actually still undergoing a university degree. And I went to college in America for 2 years. Then I came back and I wanted to finish off my bachelor's degree back here in Australia. Now, I'll talk a bit more about why I'm still continuing with school and why I didn't just stay over in America, college. If you guys would like to know more about that, please comment down below and I might integrate that into future vlogs. But for now, I'm just going to take about an hour or so just to study, get the boring stuff out of the way, loads up the videos, and I'll see you guys in about an hour. Probably got about half an hour more to study, but I'm really jealous of this cat right here. Look at her. No responsibility in the world whatsoever. Is there, darling? So I actually took about an hour and a half with studying, so I'm a bit short for time at the moment. But for food, I was going to cook up some chicken thigh fillets and some green beans, but instead I just microwaved leftover chicken from last night, as you can see here. So I always like to try and prepare myself, because I knew I had a busy day today, so got some leftover chicken from last night and just heat that up. It takes 5 minutes. So guys, if you prepare to fail, you fail to prepare. So I'm a bit short on time at the moment. I just finished lunch. I'm about to go out and do some tennis coaching for an hour, then I'll go straight over to Walker Road, which is the fields, because I've got a one-on-one session today with Matthew, who's in my Southside Comets men's team. Again, I might just show a quick 20-second time lapse of the session, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to analyze Maddie's session. Then I'm going to upload an in-depth one-on-one session analysis probably tomorrow or the day after. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned. Alright, so I'll see you guys in about 3 hours. Catch ya. So I just got home from about 3 hours of coaching directly in the sun, 35 degrees, at almost 100% humidity, and I'm absolutely dead. But Maddie had a great session, so I'm going to put that session up in the next 48 hours or so. And again, that's going to be an analysis of the individual session. So the one-on-one sessions are going to replace the training session series that I would normally go through, just so that individual training content is still the core of this channel. So this vlog is almost done, but I've got to have a shower. My hair's all oily, face is all oily. I feel yuck. Anyway, so after the shower, I'm going to show you what I'm having for dinner. So see you in a bit. So the last meal of the day, I just basically got a chicken stir fry without the rice, plus some grain waves for carbohydrates. So for those outside of Australia who don't know what grain waves are, let's just say it's the best thing since sliced bread. Now also after this meal I'm going to have my protein berry shake just to get that extra fruit and protein into my system. I'm not going to show you guys how to make it. Pretty much showed you guys in episode 1, which I can link up here. I reckon I had a pretty good day today, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my day in the life, I guess, on the road to recovery. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Always appreciate your support. Comment down below of any ideas that you may have for future vlog videos. Like I said, the one-on-one session with Maddie will be up within 24 to 48 hours, so keep an eye out for that. Also, if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button for more individual training tutorials, training sessions, and everything to do with football. Alright, so I'm going to eat up, have the shake, edit this video, and I'm off to bed. Alright, catch you in the next video, guys. Ciao.